Unit 8 is over the musculoskeletal system. So there are many functions of the musculoskeletal system, from everything from maintaining our posture and giving our body shape and form, to protecting our internal organs and producing heat, producing some of the blood cells and calcium and phosphorus. Some of the normal changes in aging in the musculoskeletal system can be that our bones lose calcium and we become more prone to osteoporosis. The muscle weakens and loses tone. We may have loss of muscle mass that also causes weight loss. Our joints will become less flexible. Our height can be lost due to shrinkage of space between the vertebrae and the spine. These are all things that can happen as we age. Some of the disorders that are associated with the musculoskeletal system could be osteoporosis, and we talked about that a little bit. As the bones losing calcium, they become brittle and break easily. Then arthritis is another disorder that's associated with musculoskeletal system. So arthritis, there's two kinds. There's osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Osteoarthritis is the bone on bone, okay? So the joints rubbing together. And this can happen for lots of reasons, but one good example I like to use is those that played different sports, maybe in high school, and they had injuries to some of their joints, or they've done some kind of repetitive motion or whatnot, and then later on they have the osteoarthritis as a result of that. Rheumatoid arthritis, on the other hand, is an autoimmune disorder. And so that affects the membranes that line the joint capsules. And so the body attacks those membranes. And that can actually occur in all ages. In fact, there is juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and it can happen in an older person too. And it affects not just the joints, but it can affect some of the organs also. Be familiar with amputations, fractures, and joint replacement. You'll find that in your textbook, pages 375 to 382. Know that phantom pain is real. The sensation is real. So that's the feeling that a body part is still present even after it's been surgically removed or amputated. So they may complain of that feeling. You need to be aware of the different types of muscles. There's 3 types of muscles. There's skeletal muscle, which is voluntary, meaning you think, okay, I need to kick my leg, and your brain sends a signal to the leg to kick, right? So that's voluntary muscle, controls body movement by contracting and relaxing. Then there is smooth muscle, and smooth muscle is involuntary. So this is what makes up the walls of the organs. This is not under your conscious control. You're not thinking, okay, I need my food to digest. Let's move my food through my intestines now. No, that doesn't happen. It just does it without you even having to think about it. So that's involuntary, and that's smooth muscle. And then the last one is the cardiac muscles. And these also are involuntary. We don't tell our heart to beat, and it's found only in the heart. Know the different types of bones. There's the long bone, long bones, which examples would be the upper arm bone, humerus, or the upper leg or thigh bone, femur. There's the short bones, so that's like your wrist bones, ankle bones, carpals and tarsals. You have flat bones, which would be like the sternum or the scapula, and then the irregular bones would be talking about like the spine or the vertebrae. Be familiar with joints. So that's where the point where 2 bones meet and provide movement and flexibility. So your hip and shoulder joints are actually ball and socket type joints, and elbow and knee joints are hinge joints. So that's like you think of a hinge of a door and they open and close. Well, think about your elbow. There's not so much you can do with your elbow or knee. They just basically go back and forth.